Pole pole.
Oh, Rudi pole pole tushaanza.
Welcome to episode 9 of What Is This? My name is Pepper5.
My name is Victor.
Today we're going to talk about a lot of things.
A lot of things we have to talk about.
A lot of things.
How are you?
Me, I'm fine.
1 week
It's just
1 week into the World Cup.
definitely timu yangu ilishinda jana. Okay.
But I told you, all you niggas, I told you are supporting teams that will not win the World Cup. I already made my prediction.
This guy is full of negativity.
No, I'm not.
Leave him to the curb.
I just said whoever will win the World Cup will be somebody we do not expect. A team that is
So you think it's
a complete underdog. A team that we do not know as of now.
like
A very random team. For example, Mexico already pulled an upset.
Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Umse ako nje.
See, Mexico is
So far so good, but my exams are just fucking
Oh, you have exams.
I have exams.
I also have exams. I don't even know what the fuck is going on.
So as in they should have pushed this exam like 2 weeks behind.
Yeah.
I mean 2 weeks back.
But that's the thing. Nobody cares about the exams is another thing I have seen.
Why should I care about exams and I'm worried if Ronaldo is going to score?
Oh, yeah. There's that. My
Ronaldo is
bet zinaoga. Niggas are...
Kwanza, checky.
Betting season. The niggas are just making money.
All these betting companies are making a killing.
A very big
So
killing.
to everyone who listens to podcasts, stay woke. Don't bet.
Don't
over
play
there.
yourself.
Don't play yourself.
Don't play. You see, everybody was sure. Damn sure that... Germany. That's a sure
Argentina.
win. Brazil.
Oi.
Niggas put their whole money, their whole life savings on those games only for those games to turn out to be something that nobody expected it to be. But anyway, that's the good thing about the World Cup. The spirit of the World Cup is that niggas, people go out there with a heart to play and a desire to win, not like the normal league matches, which is a wonderful thing to see the whole world maybe not coming together, but at least appreciating the beautiful game, which is a good thing to say. I hope you're all fans. Tell us what team you're supporting and how your team is faring on
Comment
so far.
down in the section.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell us how your team is faring, what team you're supporting, whether the fever is catching on. Wait, by the way, speaking of the World Cup, we don't know any anthems.
Yeah.
From the World Cup.
This World Cup is, I feel it's like one of those Christmas.
But the thing is, I was home over the weekend and the only thing I watched on TV was the World Cup. Like, I never switched on the TV to watch anything else other than the World Cup.
So, do you know the World Cup anthem?
There was only one I had, but that was on the NTV. But their games are super utter nonsense, like their streams, because they're borrowing from another channel, so it looks all mangled up. You have a logo of a channel, then you have a logo of NTV, which is.
But you've already. Why will you care about logos and you're watching the match?
That's the
visibility is all that counts.
It's taking away too much screen time.
Visibility is all that counts, I think.
That's the only thing and everybody seems to be fine with it. Even the people at home are always like, yo, let's watch the news. Nobody wants to watch the news anymore. Everybody just wants to...
So this week has been full of shocking news from Germany to Argentina. At least England, we really tried. Our captain, Hurricane. Yeah? Hurricane blessed us.
He stepped up and showed the way.
You guys... If it's supporting any team, you should support England.
Don't listen. The group stage exit. I already told you this.
We also had a shock that sadly we lost a very young person in the music industry.
Well, many people
may
not even have heard of him or heard him. But that's XXXTentacion.
Yep.
But
it's good you mentioned that name because I always have a hard time mentioning his name.
Oh yeah. So apparently. Wait, it's somehow connected to something that we'll talk about later on in the podcast, but there's something that...
Rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace. There's something that very particular that struck me about his death because... So I wake up to read. I have exams. So I wake up to read and I go on Spotify to choose a song to play. And when I open Spotify, the first thing I see is Rest in Peace XXX.
The same company that had banned his music
they were
a few
like,
weeks ago.
Yeah, the niggas were like, we don't fuck with him. He's old. He does this. He's
domestic battle.
Domestic violence and all that shit. Then now the nigga is dead. All of a sudden now you want to.
This is how it goes.
The corporate world.
This is how it goes. They're never when you're dead, you're everyone's homie.
That's true.
So Spotify had to capitalize on his death.
Who said love me when I'm here, not love me when I'm gone? I think it was Didi or somebody. And I think that's a good thing. Like, love this nigga. If you're really fucking with the nigga, fuck with him if he's here. If he's an asshole, when he's not here, don't try to be like, because he's somebody who has hype, don't try to capitalize on it. That was really pathetic of Spotify.
Shame on you.
Shame on you, man.
If we had Donkey of the Day,
we should
Spotify.
we should come up with one.
It's just
like
that we don't do this on a daily basis.
Yeah, but if we did, I think many people
Donkey of the Week.
Yeah, will be very deserving.
Spotify CEO, shame on you.
Shame on you and whoever is running that marketing campaign.
But did they approve our podcast on Spotify?
Not yet. And you're yet
shame
to approve the fucking podcast. Shame on you niggas. Anyway.
Okay, today we are joined by a fellow named Brandon, friend of the podcast.
Friend of the podcast, Brandon. Yo,
he's giving us very good insights,
exclusive info
on the topics we are to talk about today. Thank God for these people. So today we are talking about the creeping culture of viral stars in Kenya. What do you have to say about that?
So there's
your girlfriend.
the most noticeable or the most notable of them all is Super S, who
with 1 million views in her pocket.
And that her debut song also has 1 million views. Damn, that's crazy.
Who does that?
But yeah, and I don't know, but I feel like the internet obviously is the center of it. And I also think, another thing that I saw, another dynamic that I looked at, and so where all these people seem to get a platform from.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't give a fuck whether they come after us, but Ebru TV.
Yeah.
Those are the plugs.
Not Ebru, just Ebru as a whole.
Yeah, but
the show about Chipukizi, is it called the Chipukizi show?
I don't know what the fuck that show is called, that show by Chipukizi, that's like the show. Pointer. Yeah, it points
that's
a gatekeeper.
A gatekeeper. Yeah. That's the right word.
And I think mostly because of the shows, and even Ebru Africa's presence online allows them to drive such conversations. Because even there's this dating show that's the same as the one that was on KTN a few years ago. Tujuani. I don't know what the Ebru Africa version is.
I saw the one with the guy from UK. Chrome King something. I saw that's on Ebru.
Yeah, that's on Ebru.
I never knew that.
Yeah, you see, like those are the niggas with the bag right now. Those are the viral plugs. Those are the guys who point us to who.
King Chrome. He's called King Chrome.
King Chrome. That's his name. But then what is that nigga on?
I don't know. He's on several drugs.
I swear, man. But he seems like a genuine happy nigga.
I want to listen to his music.
He's a musician.
Yeah, he's a rapper. He's a rapper and reality TV star. You thought what did you think he does?
I don't know. I just thought he's just a rich guy with money who's just out to have fun by appearing on TV.
Nope.
So he's a rapper.
He's a rapper by profession.
Okay, speculating on his music.
I think he sounds less Kenyan. It sounds like he's from the UK.
What do you think the music sounds like?
I haven't listened to, but it sounds...
that's what I'm talking about, speculating.
From his persona, it sounds like he's a joke.
The music is...
Yeah, he sounds like he's a joke. Or he'll come off like a very braggadocious person, which he doesn't have. Probably he doesn't have that amount of wealth he'll say he has. Probably it sounds like he'll say I have 10 Bugattis, 10 models in my crib and shit like that.
But he has an accent. So that ought to propel him.
Actually, I saw someone speaking on Twitter. These days, you don't need talent or...
But that's part
all you need is an accent.
That's part of the virality that we're talking about. Wait. By the way, before we get any further, I have a few notes concerning last week's episode where we were talking about Calligraph Jones and his album.
Yeah.
So when we listen to it, you and I, at least at the time that we accessed the album, the track list was mangled up. Songs were all over the place. But they apparently corrected their shit. Like
they re-uploaded it.
Yeah, they re-uploaded the whole album.
Wrong move.
With the track list being correct.
Wrong move.
With the correct track list.
And your Kali Cartel, wrong move.
But now, listening to the correct track list or the correct track sequencing, I have to say, it's a pretty dope album, song-wise. But now, after a few listens, I picked another quarrel with the album. The mix, the way it sounds, how the songs are mixed, when you have Calligraph against an international act like not an international act, a foreign act like YC or Mr. Easy, a KO, their parts sound completely different. The mixing on Calligraph's part is not the same as that on, like, say...
So you're saying
YC.
Our Kenyan production is lackluster?
You can tell that from the album, when you listen to the album. And
who really cares?
No, I think for the quality of music, that is important. Oh, so that's the thing, and I still stand by... Now, given that full reevaluation, I think the album... And given the quality, the length of the album, the music is super dope. But just because of that, I think I still remain at 6/10. I don't know whether you gave it a more critical look after.
Nope, I just had it that once, and I gave it the 7. I gave it, and I still stand by that.
Okay. What are we discussing?
Back to viral and accents. We're talking about virality, accents, whether you need talent or not to survive. In this Kenyan industry.
Survive or just make it.
Or make it at all.
Uh-huh.
So we've talked about people who've just come out and maybe they're Instagram stars. Mm-hmm. And they don't really, according to the general population, they don't really have talent as per se,
mm-hmm.
but they have a good
any
accent.
musical talent.
But they have a good accent.
Mm-hmm.
So
characteristic. Personality and such and such.
So so when it boils down to getting gigs, people will choose someone who has an accent to someone who's talented.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that is something we should criticize?
If your music is good, okay, so you're only getting a gig just because of your accent.
Yeah.
If your music is ass, I wouldn't go for your concert. But if your music bangs, if it's nice,
if you have a good voice but your accent is very Kenyan.
Who has a?
I'm just asking.
If you have a
good voice,
but
your accent is not as good as a fellow lady who's maybe more good looking than you.
Mm-hmm.
And has a better accent than you, but has less of a voice than you.
I'd feel a certain type of way.
Yeah, exactly.
I would, but I don't know whether as an event promoter or somebody who's out to make money from a show, I would care. But given
same thing, the
quality, but
the production, like no one will when YC and Calligraph is playing in the club. No one will take time to listen to the production. Will they?
No.
They'll just listen to the music and enjoy it, yeah?
Yeah. So I think one of the many in the recent past, some of the people who have come up from going viral, can we put Tunji in that category?
Viral?
Mm-hmm.
No. Viral, the meaning of viral is abrupt. And because of one thing.
What is it?
Abrupt, like acute shoot of...
a meteoric rise.
Of attention.
What the I don't know what that word is.
Okay,
for example, Msupa S. 2 months ago, we didn't know about her.
Yeah.
But she all of a sudden had a meme that was going around. I saw that video... I don't know, I saw it on Facebook, on somebody's Facebook, and it was really... I really laughed at it because at that time I thought it was really funny. Only for a few weeks later to see this girl on the trend. And I'm like, yo, wait, what? She's on the trend all of a sudden. And then a few weeks later, she has a song with Calligraph that
went viral. That's the actual meaning of virality.
And 1 million in 1 week. And then now she's still being given a platform by Chipukizi.
She was given the platform way before the video.
Even there's a girl who was claiming to be the president's daughter.
Yeah, I saw that.
And she was still given a platform.
That's just bad weed.
And she was given a platform by Chipukizi also.
Talking of being viral, the latest viral sensation
in the country or in the urban space.
So let me break this news right here. SWAT.
So from the how many
from the viral hit Lamba Lolo.
The club banger.
I don't know why there are 4 guys on that song, but people were inclined to like this kid with the silver tooth.
I think he's a kid. That's
we're getting news that he has an exclusive deal with Hype. That he's going to record the song. He's going to get a budget for the video.
Oh shit.
And he will probably share stage with Nasty C when he comes to Kenya.
The Ivison tour.
Yeah.
Which starts in June.
I don't have the dates.
July.
Yeah.
So he'll share stage then with Nasty C.
Yeah. Someone who signed to UMG. So do you think virality is becoming a trend in Kenya?
I don't think it's necessarily becoming a trend. I think it's just that the space that artists have to come up in.
2 weeks ago, not even 2 weeks ago, I knew this kid last week.
I had the song a few weeks back.
And it's a club banger right now.
So apparently Thursday it was being played in
1824,
which is that's a big club. That's half of Nairobi.
It will slowly creep into other clubs.
And okay, so they have to re-record because when I critically listened to that song.
Production. I know you're going to say that.
That song sounds like
But
trash.
listen. Even you saw the video. That's zero production value.
Hey, umoja
that's
to
something,
the umoja
that's
to the world.
You just call your boys.
Yeah, and the 3 chicks that
tell girls to come buy. The budget for that video is just buying lollipop.
True.
That's all.
Actually that's it. Take a couple of shots. That's it. That's as in they actually did the fucking.
So I'm actually waiting to see with a budget.
What kind of video can they do?
Yeah.
But what kind of video can they do?
It will be the Odi dance style. They will highlight that and up to now I don't know the meaning of Lambalul. Let me be honest.
I got it misconstrued the first time, so
there are a lot of stories behind it, but there will be a lot of that, and that kid looks very young.
That's another thing that I was to talk about. Like nobody seems to care about that these are young kids, because when the first time we watched the video together was actually the first time I had watched I watched the video, but I had heard the song, and I was like, yo, aren't this?
He looks like a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, the other guys look
a bit older. They look like Form 4 hoodlums, niggas who left camp, who are in
no, the first guy who's on the first verse, he looks pretty old.
Yeah.
Like maybe
he's even the producer and the director of the whole thing.
He's a financer.
He's
a sponsor.
The executive producer.
Exactly. He's the executive producer to Lambalolo. The biggest. Right now it's sitting at around 200k.
It's approaching 300,000, and just
I will not be surprised if it hits 500,000.
And there's and another thing with viral songs is quotables. A viral song needs to have quotables. Things we can use without any context and they still sound cool. So for Lambalolo it's kula njugu, pata nguvu, upewe rungu.
Oh my god.
So you see, that's a quotable, because if I put up an Instagram pic and just put that as my caption, there's no fucking context there, but it still sounds cool as fuck. You're like, okay, it probably sounds cool as fuck, or it looks cool as fuck. So I think that's a quotable, and that's something that's so important for your music to.
Do you think SWAT and Super S should do a collaboration? Let's play around with this. This is new territory.
Okay, yeah, this is new territory.
We've never had such.
But when SWAT comes from school after stamp 2,
maybe he's a day scholar. Let's just assume.
Okay, let's assume he's a day scholar. So on one of the Saturdays he can hit up the studio. I think he'll be taken by one of Hype already on him.
Yeah.
Hype is
that's good. That's under the Hype. Hype is just an event company.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Maybe one of the artists, not Calligraph. Calligraph has already done his dues. He's paid his dues. No, Octopizzo, I don't think.
I don't think Calligraph can jump on SWAT, because Because number one, people just say this guy is just jumping on the next trending guy.
He's the Drake now. He's draking.
Actually, he can still do that because Kenyans won't realize.
No, he won't realize he's
won't
draking.
realize what he's doing.
Yeah.
They'll just be like,
he's supporting.
Yeah, he's supporting. But he knows what he's doing.
Let me tell you why I don't think Octopizzo can. Octopizzo is from Kibera, but who has he brought out of Kibera?
Octopizzo?
An artist that we know.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the only proteges Octopizzo has is Barak Jacuzzi.
And that's a protege from abroad.
Yeah. So we can't really say he's done much for Kibera.
Or even
actually he's done, he has a foundation.
Protege wise, I don't think he's done anything.
Do you think so?
Musically.
Yeah.
We don't like even Calligraph.
He gives Barak some cameos on his videos.
Calligraph, we know his producer. What is Octopizzo's producer's name?
Everyone every young talent who has a bit on YouTube. Anyway, what
shit.
mentioning
anyway.
Umoja.
Umoja to the world.
Umoja to the world.
Yeah.
We're actually reading those comments and they were really funny.
So, yeah, that is where we established that song was shot in Umoja.
In Umoja, yeah.
We were speculating which hood in Nairobi the song was shot
personally, I thought it was Embakasi.
I thought it was somewhere in Rongai.
But
only to find out.
We were wrong. It's in Umoja.
It's in Umoja.
Shout out to SWAT. Shout out to SWAT and the team.
That's the standout star.
And we shouted to you because you repped your hood.
Yeah.
Although you never mentioned it, we saw the highlights and we saw the lifestyle you guys live. You guys get better vixens, bana. Aye, what are those?
No, not even better. Just increase the number. Like there were a bunch of niggas there, and there were only how many girls did you say? I only saw 3.
Oh yeah.
There were only 3 girls. There should have been more than that.
They should have had this lady from Sauti Soul or something.
Aggie the dancer. That
will have been dope. But at that time they were recording, they probably never knew it will do such numbers.
And you know what? I actually just saw that shit on
That's
Twitter.
actually a component of being viral.
You actually do not.
You don't know this is gonna go viral.
Yeah, because even if they knew the song will go viral, I think the production of the song itself will be better than it is right now. But since they are now having to record the song again, and once they release it, and now there's money behind the song,
let's see what they'll do. I hope this is not just hype.
And I hope this is not just hype.
No pun intended.
and I hope they don't have to censor their lines there. Because
talking of repping your hood, will you mention some names that have done that to exhaustion?
I think that is something that is from the beginning of hip hop is synonymous with. I mean, not even hip hop. I think just music is synonymous with many artists wanting to represent.
Will you rep your hood? Once you make it, you're already out of your hood. As much as Octopizzo is repping Kibera. He lives in Lavington.
Yeah. But Lavington is not that far from Kibera.
Okay, that's
walking distance.
That's a matter of proximity. But do you think it's necessary, or you owe it to the hood you are from, that you should rep it? And if you don't, you should be criticized.
I don't think
and not many people do that these days.
I don't think it's completely necessary.
Do you know where Timothy that lives?
Okay, no, I don't know where he lives, but I know where he's from, and he reps his hood though.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the artists who reps his hood.
No, I wanted to give another example, but it slipped my mind. Not Timothy that the goat. We can't. No, we have to put some respect.
We shall not imitate that slander is allowed.
Sure.
So I'm saying I don't think it's necessary because for many people I don't think they have any affiliation to their hoods even when they are coming up, unless you're really on that I'm struggling type shit. If you're just doing fine and you're doing your music, I don't think you care about where you're from. You just do
people don't even want to say where they live because of security.
Exactly. Like you might mention where you live on a track or where you come from, and now even the gangsters in your hood, they know are after your people. Yeah. So I think it's safe enough to just shut the fuck up. But if you're going to do it to the fullest, and even when you make it, you still continue to rep your hood. Somebody like I don't think somebody like Kendrick Lamar has ever stopped like repping his hood. Because that's an international artist though. Locally, I would say somebody who has repped their hood is maybe Octopizzo, as we've mentioned, Kibera number 9. Calligraph Jones, Kayole,
Tunji
Rongai. There's somebody from Dandora, Abbas Kubaf.
He's from Dandora.
Yeah, or at least he reps Dandora or those sides for Eastlands. This other nigga, Isa also rep his
South Sea
really well.
Yeah,
South Sea,
yeah.
like I don't like
South Sea's finest.
I wasn't even living in Nairobi at that time, but I knew about a hood called South Sea, and I didn't know where the fuck it was. That's how strong and influential.
We should take a card. You should borrow a card from the almighty.
Who this?
Isa.
Yeah. You guys.
Isa and Nameless actually repped the same hood.
Nameless repped
South Sea.
Okay.
Yeah. And all of them are signed to Ogopa.
Oh yeah. By the I was telling you.
Yeah.
I think they should have for the next, what is it called?
Ngoma Festival. They should have a DJ showdown between Calif Records and Ogopa DJs. A DJ showdown.
Yeah. Like everybody, or just whoever the fuck was in charge
DJ
of Ogopa.
DJ Pinye was Ogopa. And that one I remember.
And Kali anaitwa nani? This guy.
Which one?
Bitia Clement from Calif.
Clement is too old to do that.
He's on some corporate shit, but he can still play the music. Let them play. Moja anacheza kiasi.
Okay.
Boomba Train plays. We see who has the best
Gibbs,
songs.
I hope you're listening to that. You've already been told. This is a request.
Yeah, please have that.
You should have a DJ battle of the OGs.
The OG labels.
The OG labels.
Ogopa DJs and Calif Records. That will be super dope. Who else do you think reps their hood to the fullest? From around here.
Is it Bahati?
From where? Oh,
Eastlands?
Major.
Bahati keeps on saying he's from Eastlands. I don't know where
Eastlands
exactly.
is big as fuck.
Yeah, he just keeps on saying Eastlands.
Give us a hood name, my nigga.
I don't know. Maybe he lived everywhere.
Major reps Majengo.
Majengo from Nyeri.
But that still is hood. At
yeah,
least we know.
I was just clarifying.
Prezo, CMB.
If you notice something, no one is saying hoods like Karen, Lavi. Why is that? Are people from these high-end places not proud of where they're from?
Has there been one who we've the Kampmula niggas?
Yeah. Okay, they repped Kilimani.
Oh,
but
yeah,
not all of them are from Kilimani.
But that's good enough. Okay, at least one of them.
True.
At least one of them was proud of where they were from and put their hood at the forefront and put their hood to places where we can talk about the hood and all that. I feel like this repping the hood business, it's just you even create stories around you. Your whole persona is created around where you're from. Because look at Timitidat. Now all of a sudden when you see Timitidat and you say Kasabuni, it's Kasabuni at the moment is
where
synonym.
Where is Kasabun, by the way?
It's
a hood in Kisumu.
No, it's in Nairobi.
Kasabun is not in Kisumu.
Now if I said yes or no, I will be lying. Okay, let me say.
I've always thought Kasabun is in Kisumu.
What I was told or what I heard was it's
because if it was in Nairobi, I would have known.
Near all soaps. Also.
Oh damn! Probably I'm not aware. We'll do research on that.
So it's near all soaps. So I don't know. That's why it's called Kasabun. But I just know it's somewhere near Eastlands. That's all I know.
Wow.
This
is major insight.
So you see, like Timitida now, you even want to know where is Kasabuni. Octopizo, when he says Kibera, you want to visit Kibera. Chocolate City, but Octopizo still reps his hood because when I was listening to Next Year, there's somewhere where he was talking about the new Kibera, and he's talking about the new Kibera. He's showing the new Kibera on Instagram, but now the new Kibera there's snow. And he's
snow.
Yeah, like he's abroad, but that's the new Kibera. And then like, okay, young nigga.
You almost got me there.
Okay, young nigga. Like show us everything that we need to see. Who else? I don't know. These rappers and rapping their hoods. Do you think it's only rappers who should do that shit?
Rappers?
Or is it everybody?
Not really.
Because
everyone has a hood anyway.
Those are the most.
So
prominent.
as much as you're making music, you should rap your hood.
There's no particular criteria because everyone does it their own way.
Yeah, true. Have you had the chance to listen to any album of late?
that I have listened to.
Kenyan album, that is.
I don't know, there was just Mumbi.
Let me ask you, with all these albums, we're in June, right?
Yeah.
We're almost approaching summer. Okay, let's just pretend that we're in America. So we're almost approaching summer, and there are no albums from Kenya. But in America, we almost have like 5 albums dropping every week.
But you see, that's the thing. Like they have seasons to drop music. We don't have seasons to drop music. Oh, the only seasons that niggas drop music is the political season. Like that's the only music season that's there. And towards like
that's
Christmas.
Our political season. We don't drop music because it will be drowned by the political atmosphere. What we do, we look for touring gigs.
Yeah, like so
if you're a musician, you look for gigs from politicians.
I don't even think they need to get gigs. I just think they need that song to, like 2017. This song by, I don't know what's her name, but it's a gospel song. It goes naona mambo yakibadilika.
Oh yeah, that one.
That song, as in it was everywhere. But Ben Gidai recorded a song particularly for the election.
It's like he won a tender or something.
Or to
Ben
record
Gidai.
a song for that particular period.
Tenor. It's called Tenor. And it's actually on Spotify, and it has more than 10,000.
Oh, and this other nigga, the NASA. that political bug is crazy, because you know,
I think that's part of the culture of viral stars in Kenya.
Those political songs.
Yeah.
Oh, even because
even if you record trash and it's being used as the official anthem,
and you know, that's
your
not
trash
even
will prevail.
That's not even like local money. That's not even, I mean, urban money. That's national money, because those people go everywhere to record during their campaigns. 202 was unwalkable.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I remember.
And that was a song.
Who was using that?
Moi Kibaki at the time in 2002.
Wow.
And you see, the outgoing president, Daniel Moi, and his old head didn't know how to connect with the youth, so he didn't have a song for
Watch
Uhuru
how you
Kenyatta
speak on
then.
his name.
I'm saying, that's the truth though. That's why true. It was a flop. That's why the president. Okay, wait. That's why the first run by our current president was a flop.
As much as it's a tool.
It is, because if you think about it, how many people are just attracted to political parties because if I see my favorite star, if I see my favorite star is supporting this kind of politician, some people may be inclined to lean towards that side, because you know, all of a sudden you hold the same political, I mean not the same political, but you hold this person in high regard, so they may do no wrong. So they may do no wrong in your eyes, and that way,
like the way Diamond was used by Magufuli.
That was
yeah.
What song was used?
He was touring the whole of CCM. Is it called CCM?
Chama cha Mapinduzi.
Yeah, he was touring with them. He was signed to like those niggas, so he was touring with them all through.
Shit, that's crazy. But
and Diamond is like a demigod
in Tanzania.
In Tanzania, so that was a sure bet.
Getting that kind of money from there.
Not even about money. Diamond is highly regarded in Tanzania, so everyone who likes Diamond automatically will be inclined to like Magufuli.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because the NASA, did you mention the NASA song?
Yeah.
I saw it the last time I saw it.
That song is lit. That song is lit.
But that song is so good. I don't even know why people like it was a song, and I had it everywhere. I had it every fucking where.
But the thing with Kenya, you can't play such songs certain places.
I don't think, like, where?
You can't play that song in Kiambu.
Yeah.
You can't play that song in deep central Kenya.
That's the geopolitical landscape.
Yeah.
And where supporters of certain people are located. But I think the beauty with a metropolitan area like Nairobi is you'll get to hear all these songs, and you'll just, if it's good music, you'll just enjoy it, or if it's not good music, you won't enjoy it. But I got a very interesting take from a lecturer at Daystar.
Talking about?
She's a music lecturer, and she was talking about how these politicians use the musicians during the campaign periods, but during the normal period, like right now after elections, when just things are just normal, they don't care about the musicians, but they want to use them during the campaigns. And she actually said if she saw one of her students who is a musician performing during those rallies, she will actually go to that rally and not go for the student, but rather go for the politician and actually scold the politician and pick an issue with the politician because of how the politician is using these musicians.
Good luck with that.
But would you refuse up the political bag? I don't think if I was a musician, I wouldn't.
Rule number 1 by Lucius Lyon: never refuse the cash. Never.
Always take the fucking bag.
Take the bag.
Secure the bag all the time. Always, because
I can't bring my emotions.
And you know what I was saying.
However, there are tricky situations.
Like, for example,
if say this time I was with political party X, and maybe I'm from a certain tribe in Kenya, yeah,
or not even like your political ideology leans towards a certain side,
and then political Y gives me a
bigger
bag than that.
Uh-huh.
I'll refuse.
I don't think. No, you know what?
That's I cannot look like I'm two-sided.
That's why I'm saying I don't give a fuck. If I am a musician, I'll go perform at this guy's rally and live there. Wow. Go perform at the other person's rally. It's about
now you know who's double
no,
standards.
It's not about. No, listen. As you said, do not refuse the check. Get the check from here. Get the check from there. I don't give a fuck. With my home team.
They give me a better deal.
I don't give a fuck. I'll get the bag from both those niggas or all those niggas who are trying.
Maybe I can just list my song, but not perform.
You're trying to pay me to sing, to just come sing and go. I'll do it every time you call me, whoever you are, whatever political party you are on. I don't care what the people say. But now that's another thing. The flippy floppy nature of people, it just shows up in such situations where. Do these musicians have a moral obligation towards us where we don't want to see you we want to know what your political stand is, or do we even care about these musicians' political stand? When Sauti Sol tried to tell us shit during last year in 2017, that's when we knew what Kenyans really thought about Sauti Sol, because
when was this?
What I don't shit? know. There's a time Sauti Sol were like, oh, you know, all these political parties, these are just mantras, that they're empty promises. You guys do your thing. And then now it's like both factions of the political divide, they just came together to attack Sauti Sol. And that's what I'm saying.
They did that?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Hey, bruh, the comment sections were filthy as fuck.
Oh, it's an online war. It wasn't like a political head went and said Sauti Sol.
No.
Don't listen to their music.
It was just the masses. Oh, the masses really said what they thought about Sauti Sol, because they were I'm
very sure, I'm 100% sure Sauti Sol have performed in a political gig before.
They performed for Obama.
No, like national politics.
They did when Uhuru was dancing to Surayako. That was 2014, 2015.
Okay, they've performed for political party before. Uh-huh. And why are they saying that after they've already gotten the money?
Now that's where many people took issue. They were like, okay, now after you secure the bag is when you can come tell us all this shit about politicians. Why the fuck didn't you say that when you were getting the bag?
But Obama's issue was different, because Obama is not for NASA or Jubilee.
But you see, the thing is, you can't get that gig without a political connect.
Yeah, true. You can actually get, if you're really hot, you can just be called. If you're really hot, you can just be called. If you're really hot, like South.
So are we looking at SWAT performing 12th December? Mashuja Jammu.
No, let me tell you, these viral people, they come and go.
But
as much as Sauti Sol was hot like a month ago, I mean, Super S.
Yeah.
She won't last for long. That one I assure you. By August, we'll have forgotten about Super S.
And we'll be talking about somebody else.
Yeah.
That's your hot take.
That's my hot take. I don't know about SWAT. SWAT looks very young, very ambitious.
Ngoja amalize shule kwanza.
We don't know even if he'll drop out. Who knows?
He's in
this
school.
This is a major bag.
He's in school right now.
Hype Nation or Epic Nation are battling for that kid.
Yeah, like everyone wants to put the ink to paper.
Yeah.
Very soon.
So we don't know the future of SWAT, but he looks promising.
I think he does.
He should get gold teeth though, not the silver.
The whole thing, like
even if it's one, should get gold.
No, the silver. I don't know. He just has
silver is too hood.
He just has that cast. Maybe that's why he stands out. He has that superstar thing. When you just look at him,
but have you heard what they were talking about in that song?
Yo, that song
they were talking
crazy.
About washa ngoma tenje zitembe. Washa tenje zitembe. If you don't know Swahili, if you can't hear Swahili, that means
turn on the radio
so that your phones can be stolen properly. If you've ever gone out in the Kenyan scenario, there are people called obs and odis and all this. That's where the odi dance
came
from. So they usually capitalize on when people are dancing and all that, so that they can steal your phones.
Hey, and those are but we'll talk about that.
That just shows that this song they're really about them shits.
I think they are with them shits.
They are. Maybe that time they were celebrating a score. Who knows?
When they recorded that song.
Yeah.
But
not recorded, even just from the video, they looked really excited.
Hey, but I think that's one of
I'd say the budget had only gone to the lollipops, but I saw their t-shirts.
Well, they had printed t-shirts.
Yeah,
also.
They had printed t-shirts.
Lamba sijui lili, lamba lolo.
Lamba lila lolo. Lamba lila lolo.
So why did they have to go to be
This is a video shoot in the hood, just as Sauti Sol have a high budget video shoot. This is their video shoot. This is their version of
short and sweet.
Actually, there's a connection to Lamba Lolo. whoa.
And short and sweet. But that I think that Lamba Lolo has gone on for so long. Right now we're just worried about I think it should end. The next thing in Kenya should come.
Yeah, we're waiting for the next viral sensation.
No, yeah. But the thing is, you never know where it will come from. It might even be Trap King Chrome. The nigga who's going on that dating show. I don't know what that dating show is.
By the way, why did he go viral? I mean, why was he being talked about?
Because the vibe he was on, he was like, hey, I'll elevate you. I don't know what. He was telling the girl how he's a king. She's a queen. She needs to be elevated. He'll fly her to Jogoo Road.
Why Jogoo Road?
Because that chick said she lives in Jogoo Road.
Oh.
No, I don't know. It was just some weird
Trap
shit.
King, if you sponsor us, we'll get you... We'll get you honeys. We sponsor us, man.
Elevators.
Fly us to Thika Road.
Yeah, fly us to Thika Road.
Yeah.
We'll definitely appreciate that.
With that being said, random shit.
Anyway, so I was in town over the weekend in Nairobi, and I saw a lot of young niggas in school uniform. And it occurred to me, it's midterm season.
First of all, have you noticed how cold it is?
Yo.
So this is when
season.
you text your ex back.
and jokes no bit, like all jokes aside, I've had like from 3 or 4 of my niggas who were like, my ex hit me up. And then when I had it's like different niggas, and I'm like,
do you know an alley hoop? All you need to do is just score the damn thing.
All you need to do is send that come through text.
Nah, okay, me personally I hate cold. I'd rather stay in.
But why is it so cold?
I don't know. It's extreme.
Yo, global warming is real, my niggas. This is what global warming is about. You might say, oh, it's warming and it's cold. Yeah, that's part of the thing. Temperature shifting somewhere.
Anyone arguing that way is then doesn't know what global warming is.
Yeah, those are stupid niggas. Google your shit, my nigga. Google your shit and learn. Oh, so I was saying, now when I saw all these kids on midterm, it reminded me of the days back in high school when we were going for midterm, and I was really excited. I felt, I don't know, I'm not that
You're
old,
going to text the girl you met at a function in school.
Yo, let me tell you, that was some trash shit. Hi, do you remember me? Oh yeah, Facebook was the way.
With those funny names and all.
What was the worst that you went with?
Facebook. Uh-huh. I've always been Martin Wanjohi.
No. You have to have had a phase.
Trust me.
You got a crazy ass name.
Nope.
The craziest name I ever got was so I don't know, Thor had come out at the time.
I can't wait to hear this.
So I made a play of Victor and Vic and
Vic
Thor.
Thor.
Yeah, so that was what the name I was using for
Wow.
for a slight minute before I decided I'm getting too old. I got bored with Facebook and
There are people who worked there was this working at Sijui. People put
Young Money.
swags,
Many people
swag street Sijui what?
Yeah.
Or Young Money or something.
2-5 flow.
Something there are those trends. And then typing you type a caps and
Swagger girl, purple licious,
yeah,
Barbie things. What the fuck?
A really long name.
A really long ass name. And it's like
and it's
300
joint.
characters.
And it's joint.
A whole fucking sentence and it's one name.
That was swag back then.
Hey, that was we were lit. And even like you're called Martin, no, all of a sudden you shorten your name or you make your name stylish, like Mato. No, Mato is normal. Or I don't know, the niggas
or
want
Mar and then two. Mar two.
That was
anyway.
The separation of names was cool. That was some cool shit to do. I won't lie.
You can do it right now.
The separation of names. I'm too old for that shit. I even feel like my Twitter name and my social media name, because I picked it up at that time when I was on that weird shit, is
interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting, but I don't think I'd want to change it. But if I had a chance to choose another one, I'd choose another one, because you live with these things.
Random shit. I was walking the other day to wherever I was walking, and these two pen girls walk up to me. They're dressed the same.
Yeah.
And they hand me a pamphlet. And I look at the pamphlet. So they're like, okay, be sure to come. So I look at the pamphlet.
Yeah.
So I'm looking. And it's cold.
As fuck. It's 10
It's
degrees
written,
outside.
offer, Coldstone.
You
guys.
They're selling you ice cream in the
Coldstone
fucking
marketing
cold.
department.
You niggas are
Guys, you guys are trash.
as fuck.
We don't know what you are thinking. Why
would I want to buy ice cream in this fucking cold?
I don't know what's
They're
wrong
even
with-
saying that even the rampant cases of corruption is what has caused the cold to be more severe than other years.
Someone took the tender for supplying the sun.
But I don't know. I think that's the most the cold is one of the things that's really turning me off. And I jokingly said that this is the time when niggas get married without realizing or wanting to get married, because you will find you've cohabited with a girl, your ex even, because of the cold. If you fuck up.
Wow.
If you fuck up, because I'm feeling like it's girls
I wish I still had the number.
of your ex.
Have you boarded any of the NYS buses?
Nah, the ones that are supposed to use the pink lane.
Yeah. I hear it's 30 shillings from like Thika
And
to
it's
Nairobi.
express.
Yeah.
But yo,
From like Thika to Nairobi.
and
That's 30 shillings.
30 bob.
Meaning
Thika
the
to Nairobi.
cartels in Kenya. I just hear. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's rumors.
No, but it was pretty cheap, because what I had was from let me not say where, but I had it's 20 shillings along Thika Road, and it's an express route. It doesn't stop. The first stage is
shout
that.
out to the government. As much as you stole so much money from NYS.
And you're giving us poison sugar.
By the way, we
Yo,
had
by the way, that sugar shit is crazy. Now, does it mean we stop taking tea? Taking tea is
keep
now
it
a
short and sweet.
rough experience. That's a rough experience right now. You can take sugar. You stop taking alcohol.
Either way, you're gonna die.
Hey, nobody can stop.
Reggae. Nobody can stop reggae. Hey, listen, guys. We're gonna start doing videos really soon.
Let's just give it an episode number so that we can even...
Episode 11.
Episode 11 will be a video.
Because right now we're at episode 9.
Yeah. So one more episode.
And then videos. We would like to hear what you guys want.
Yeah, in terms of the
Besides
video
the podcast, we're looking forward to doing
more content for
more
you.
content. So
Yeah.
you guys suggest on the comment section what you would like to. For the guys listening on iTunes and all that, we also have a YouTube channel called What Is This Podcast?
Oh, by the way, shout out to Machila G. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. That's part of the OG listeners of the podcast. And we had a decent...
Where's she from?
I don't know, let me not say, because we had a conversation on Instagram.
Is she Kenyan?
I don't know if it's a he or a she.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, we had an interesting conversation over the weekend, and they expressed how they're grateful to us, me and you, for keeping the conversation real. And that's why I keep on telling you niggas, we don't do you want sponsors? We may need sponsors, but
like sponsor who the type, or sponsor our equipment and camera and facilitate our transport and to gigs and fro.
Yeah.
We actually need that kind of sponsor. So if you're a sponsor and you're listening, feel free,
contact
us.
But don't come here and tell us to censor our shit, because that or what? Yeah,
we can't censor, like it's not like we are overly vulgar or anything.
Yeah, we are.
We're not overly vulgar.
We talk a lot of shit.
Overly now. However, with sponsors, I'm sure our creative control will be limited.
That's true. Let's do the independent thing.
I don't mind. Sponsorship is just a contractual agreement of a certain period of time.
Yeah.
So however, so if Big Square or anyone is listening to this,
especially food companies,
we would like such sponsors. Colston, I know we've trashed.
Come to us after the call, then try to talk to us.
By the way, you guys, you should think about what you did.
Yeah. No, that was trash. I don't think you should be.
You wasted those
The only thing they should be marketing now is, I think condom marketing should be on the rise. And coffee. And what? There's
blankets.
There's something else I had thought about. I don't know what I thought about. Just food, even right now.
Food delivery.
Yeah.
Because I don't know
whiskey.
Yeah. Me, I'm off alcohol till further notice.
What the fuck happened? I know that you're off alcohol.
I'm not gonna say that.
Strange news.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that.
Don't go into details.
My mom listens to this podcast. So listen. That if you wanna know what happened, just DM me.
Okay. Okay.
At Pepper5. Yeah, just DM me.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. So,
are you going for thrift?
The one in happening over the weekend.
Yeah.
At Uhuru Gardens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are your thoughts on the features? On the acts?
So Solar performing. Who else?
Shekaina. And some twins. Are they twins? They're called? Oshun
twins. Wait, yeah. Where are these artists from?
Oshun.
I've only heard of Shekaina, but I've heard her songs, but I don't know where she's from.
South Africa.
She's South African.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty dope. Thrift Social.
Yeah.
I was just about. Okay, but let me not. Let me not.
I know there will be very many gorgeous girls. Yeah. I just hope this weather won't disappoint.
The only thing I think it will just be cold. I don't think there will be.
That's not a disappointment. Cold is not. Rain is a disappointment.
Hey, the rain that was even.
Cold is actually upper hand.
Yeah.
The shorties will get cold.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Okay, no, we'll talk about that off air.
But Sauti Sol is performing. You don't wanna go.
Performance.
You don't wanna go listen to Savara.
We'll go. Hey, my nigga, the rapper nigga, the
part
of the soul.
Yeah.
Not part of the Sauti. It's part of the soul.
Shout out to them. If you're gonna go there, probably you'll meet us. Probably you'll not. But
yeah. If you see us and you know us, say hi to us.
Yeah.
But don't make it awkward. Like, just tell us to listen to the podcast.
No, let me tell you something. Victor is the one who'll make it awkward.
How?
I will be the person who'll hold the conversation together. So
okay, yeah. I heard me.
Yeah, he knows that.
Yeah,
he knows that.
Yeah.
So
don't make it awkward for me.
By the way, we are gonna start inviting people. Comment on if you wanna
live record. But we'll
once we start doing videos, you'll be commenting if you wanna come on the show.
We might do a live podcast one day, and stream it. Not stream it, but we'll just we'll call a crowd to come.
We actually have listeners. A listener from Russia, from UK. That was really, when I was looking for the stats, I was impressed.
Yeah, the analytics, the YouTube analytics.
I was impressed.
The YouTube analytics.
We have one guy from UK. One guy from Russia. So I think up to now it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Any new music you want to play?
Let me see. Do I have a song?
Personally, I would like to play Lamba Lolo. There are so many versions on YouTube.
The a cappella version is the fire one. You guys.
There's an a cappella version.
Yeah. And it's in Lingala. That's the craziest thing. It's an a cappella version in Lingala. That's why.
Heard? So this is Lamba Lolo by a couple of niggas and SWAT. Because SWAT stood out.
Yeah.
Piga goti panwa domo basi toka ghetto neza cheese kupeleke arikile shigi de out of 10 kula 10 mwenye chuki na wembe jo zaidi ya counter wape hapa mtasi ndio ban customer hapa anafuata msupa kama amekosa piga na nkitupa 1 2 washajipa yani amana galis you bombastica shailamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lo 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 piga goti panadomo basi doe lolo neza chizu pige nduru hadi kile shika toto fitinama kiinama mina bend kibaki tanasani mina simama dikide out of 10 kula 10 penda venye unakaza nika unangoja bet mambo ya selfie jo hapana katenje kabambe budi wakianza dance katenje katembe alof kanyagi base bana jushan maliza stima zima mzinga umeze jo kwa giza nipe nani chimni zaidi ya Wiz Khalifa cheni ya mtu mbili staki wageni kabisa hapa mtasi ndio ban customer pana fuata mtupa kama amekosa piga na nkitupa 1 2 washajipa yani amana galis you bombastica shailamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lo shailamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lo shailamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lo shailamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lo
ni SWAT na Matire mkuja kuwashatire na tuna adinari tunafaa kula vibari kisake mamadem mtuwa dare SWAT na Matire wanatuita ordinary komenya makombinare shota tu ndio namba nipate bedum na wanga ini ya wale wajanja na wapeleka na rada kula njugu ongeza nguvu na upewe rungu upige nduru mpaka uite tu jina Mungu na mtukutu hakuna kutu apewe mtu apige miti baka biti yasikie fit apige miti baka biti yasikie fit
Skiza mina kuja dara mina look alive everyday na boza bana mindo king walai take $1 bana mina sis mandai fala nigga beach masai mindo king waraga bana utanipata biz mindo pita lava bana utani handleless kuja na madrugs photo na malimo bands everyday na call super toa party band
piga goti panwa domo basi toka ghetto neza cheese kupeleke hadi kile shigi de out of 10 kula 10 mwenye chuki na wembe jo zaidi ya counter wape shailamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lo shailamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lulu lamba lo shailamba lulu.
So that was Lamba Lolo by I don't know. There's so many names.
SWAT and his compadres.
And compadres. For me, let me see. There's a song I've wanted to play on the podcast for a while. Only that I keep losing it every time I need to play it. Oh, yeah. So there's this artist called LAJ and Nene. And they have this super dope song called Badaman.
Oh, dope.
So that's my song for the week. So this is Badaman, LAJ, and Nene.
Hey. Woo. Hey.
yeah
Chilla. Let's get it.
LAJ Nene K City boy goddamn Badaman this Badaman that Badaman with the lie yeah bumbo clap Badaman here Badaman there Badaman back and forth Badaman everywhere Badaman this Badaman that Badaman with the lie yeah bumbo clap Badaman here Badaman there Badaman back and forth Badaman everywhere Most people talk the talk but don't have legs to walk the walk. Good girl gone bad Bad girl act the thought. Real niggas turn fakes. Guess they really weren't real. I talk the talk and walk the walk. I go ahead and seal the deal. I'm going back to the basics. Hopping in and out of the matrix. I'm high as hell, not the spaceships. Only trust the invoice and bank slips. pay slips, paychecks. I know most of y'all niggas gonna hate this. The more you know, you gotta say less. So I don't even have to say this. Badaman this, Badaman that, Badaman with the lie, yeah, bumbo clap. Badaman here, Badaman there, Badaman back and forth, Badaman everywhere. Badaman this, Badaman that, Badaman with the lie, yeah, bumbo clap. Badaman here, Badaman there, Badaman back and forth, Badaman everywhere.
Yeah, I got some tracks, had to plenty more. Had to step out of the comfort zone. I had a dream, had to chase it all. Bringing the heat like it's 24. Started the shit in my uniform. We wasn't cuffed to no label. We was just making the beats off the table. Homie was cut from my cable. I was unstable, trying to get me on the stage. Don't matter Pujena with fuego. How can I lay low? I got the vision and way more. Talking about rap, I'm beyond that. Talking no money, don't call back. Switch up on me, then you fall back. All of my people, they come back. All of my people, they come back.
Badaman this, Badaman that, Badaman with the lie, yeah, bumbo clap. Badaman, not another one. Goddamn. Badaman this, Badaman that, Badaman with the lie, yeah, bumbo clap. Badaman, not another one. Goddamn. Badaman this.
So that was Badaman by LAJ and Nene. All music played is linked below. Thank you guys for listening to the show. Thank you for your support up to this point. Comment, subscribe, like, share. We keep on adding platforms to where you can listen to the podcast from. So it's really just speak your poison kind of thing. I don't think you should be limited to where you listen to your podcast from. So listen to the podcast wherever you listen to it from. And we hope to see you guys next week when you'll probably see our faces and us talking soon enough.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.